Did you ever happen to have a day where the worst thing that could ever happen did happen? That happened to me. One of my earliest jobs was working in the kitchen at a retirement home. The head chef of this facility was on vacation at the time, so I was left in charge. I remember very well the hangover that morning, and also the drinking escapades that happened the night before. I already knew that no amount of strong coffee or cigarettes was going to help me get through this day. The only good thing that happened this day was that breakfast ran smoothly, but that was quickly turned. For those of you that don't know, retirement food center, much like airline food, is very bland, tasteless, and has no soul. And everything has to be rather bland because most of the patients have dietary restrictions. These restrictions can be anything from gluten-free or soy-free, but the biggest restriction you have to keep an eye out for is salt. Naturally, as chefs, seasoning is one of the most important things we have to do to a dish, so adding salt and pepper is second nature. A married couple who live at this facility came up to me and asked if I could grill up a couple of chicken breasts with no salt, but with some pepper. I was already feeling antisocial with a level 3 hangover, but like anyone who has ever worked in customer service, you cannot show any weakness. So I nodded and smiled and said, of course. I'm already feeling like shit, but like any chef, you just push through and you persevere. After the chicken finished cooking, I plated it up with some rice and some steamed vegetables and handed it to the couple. They looked really happy for the meal, so they thanked me and I said thank you, and they went on their way. About half an hour later, and into my third triple espresso, an ambulance arrives at the facility. The EMTs rush out and rush through the main hall and down the corridors, and everyone is looking around going, oh no, what's happened? 10 minutes later, the EMTs are pulling out 2 gurneys into the main hall and gonna load them into the ambulance. And lo and behold, it's the couple I served the chicken to. And then in an instant, it flashed in front of my mind of what could have happened to these 2. Yes, dear listener, I'm pretty sure I sprinkled salt on their chicken in my hungover stupor. And then the paranoia really set in that I could have possibly killed these 2. All day I was thinking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I almost killed someone. I almost killed a couple. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? So throughout my entire shift and day, my heart was pounding, just thinking that I could be going to jail for involuntary manslaughter. The next day when I came into work, I was still feeling really nervous, but to try and keep my mind off of it, I looked at the prep list for that day, and then looked at the situation reports of the residents, to which in this report was also a status report of what was happening with that couple. So imagine my relief when I saw on their status that their condition was recovering nicely. A few hours later, I was talking to one of the orderlies who had attended to that couple when they had their attack, and it turns out that they had not only been adding their own salt to their own food in their own room, but the gentleman of this couple took too much Viagra, and the orderlies found them both in hypertensive shock while they were having sex. Never have I ever felt more relief than when that orderly told me the story, and it made me feel so much better that I didn't almost accidentally kill them. such as the crazy antics that happen when you work in the food and hospitality industry.